all the time when I was introduced in the maximum level of my connections with the extraterrestrials, all of that were times where I need to be someone, where I need to be in some kind of a state in order to be connected with myself and acquiring in myself a power directly to be in connection with myself in another dimensions of the consciousness, to be in contact with another civilizations. But I discovered in my experiences inside of the ships that I need, and at that time I did need, to be in connection with my part of my own intelligence, which was in the higher power of its intelligence, connecting with other intelligence inside of the ships, with the inner and outer intelligences of the crew of the ship. When I discovered that the most part of the crew of the ships all were images projecting, all were images projected from my own mind, I discovered that my mind was not enough to be in connection neither with myself, that I do not deserve to be in contact with myself, and I didn't deserve to be in contact with myself, with my higher power of vibration, because that my higher power of vibration were not according to the minimum power of vibration of the intelligences inside of the ships. I could say many things about the connection and my experiences inside the ships, and most of them are not real, because they are not needing to be real, my connections inside the ship, because your reality when you are inside the ship is not real. You are climbing from top to top of the inside of the ships with another kind of references to be in contact with another intelligences. You must imagine that in connection with other intelligences, your own intelligence need to be in the higher power of your potency when you are breaking your own way in desiring things. When you desire things, when you are wishing something or someone, when you are needing something, you cannot be collected inside of the ship. When I say collected inside of the ship, this means that when the ships is approaching to you, the ships, when it's approaching to you, is projecting to yourself most power of their intelligence, the intelligences of the ships, because I learned it in my own contact that most of the ships that I knew, the most of them are intelligences. I can say that I stayed in alive ships. This means that alive ships is different thing from common, from average ships that you know on earth. My power, I can say, when I recognized my power, was not that power you will see in another dimension of yourself, neither in your own inner part of your power. When I say power, I'm saying a potency, which one you can calculate for an order and numbering and coding, that I know my own code inside of the ships. My experiences inside of the ships divided my own wrong part and my own good part, my evilness and my goodness, all were divided inside of the ships in order to be in connections with other beings which were divided also. When I say divided is the condition and you are able to do, you are able to reach when you are capable to reach as the inner part of that situation. When you are inside of the ship, you are put in another kind of situations which you are not knowing. And because you are not knowing that kind of situation and that kind of experience, you are able to destroy yourself in your inner parts, destroying all that parts which are not needed to be inside of the ship. Your necessities inside of the ships are another ones, are quantum necessities. When you are needing quantum necessities, this is not enough your own body, your own potency, your own mind to satisfy that kind of power. Your wishings and your desires are powerful, so much that your ambitions are in a most higher position inside of the ships. Then you are according to be another code, a superior code inside of the ships. I can say, and I can show you a lot of experiences. I can show you a lot of experiences that I had inside of the ships. Most of them maybe you won't believe. Most of them maybe you believe. But despite you believe, despite you do not believe, it is not important what you believe inside of the ship, unless your believings inside of the ships, your credences inside of the ships were able to form and to shape something, to arm, even to draw another kinds of realities. When I am inside of the ships, elder brothers inside of the ships knew me in one way that I am not able to know myself, and they use my own power and my own intelligence and potency and now to me to be according to the minimum level of their own intelligence. For that they say me a lot of time inside of the ship, "Oh, HUGUITO, come to us. You are able to understand our necessities." Then I asked to them, "What kind of necessities are you telling me? Are you saying me that you are needing necessities?" I imagine it, brothers, that you were not needing necessities. Then they say me, "We need more than you think, but our needs are quantum needs, and we are able and we have the powers of our bodies at the higher capacity to satisfy that kind of situations." For that they say me, "HUGUITO will prepare you to higher necessities, to increase your own ambitions, to higher powers to be inside of our ships, and that you will deserve it in the same way that will deserve you, and in the same way that you love us." They say me that, in the same way that you love us. That I say to the elder brothers, you cannot imagine how much I love you, my elders. Then they say me, can you imagine the necessity of you and the powers, high powers of our potency to love you, HUGUITO? Then at that moment I said to the elders, "Thank you, brothers."